Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Hello, good day, and God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sarath C, and I warmly welcome you to the Sarath C Psychology and Biochemist Knowledge channel, a place where science meets spirit, where investigation meets inspiration, and where the mind's mysteries are revealed with clarity and purpose. Today, we stand at the threshold of a transformational journey, the NIOS Senior Secondary Psychology Syllabus, an intellectual tapestry woven from the fundamental threads of the human mind. This is not just a syllabus. It is an operating manual for self-understanding, a guide that can empower you to navigate your own psyche, to rise above confusion, and to claim mastery over your thoughts, emotions, and actions. The NIOS Psychology Code 328 course is meticulously structured into distinct modules that reveal the layers of the mind in a progression of insight and discovery. Foundations of Psychology. Here, we confront the essence of psychology itself, understanding not just what it studies, but how it uncovers the workings of the human mind through rigorous methods and statistical reasoning, the very tools that separate feelings from facts. Basic psychological processes, where we probe into attention, perception, memory, emotions, thinking, and problem solving, the gears of the mind that shape every experience and decision. Human development, a lifelong journey from infancy and childhood through adolescence and young adulthood, charting the path of growth, identity formation, and personal evolution. Individual differences, the exploration of self and personality, the uniqueness of intelligence, and the threads that differentiate one person from another. Social processes and behavior, how groups, attitudes, social norms, and interpersonal dynamics shape our mental landscapes and influence our inner worlds. Health and well-being, understanding mental health challenges and the foundations of psychological resilience and wellness. Meanwhile, a broader, chapter-based breakdown, such as the one from Byju's, expands this narrative into 7 comprehensive units and 35 chapters, reaching from the foundations of self-understanding to real-world applications like health psychology, stress management, career development, and early childhood education. But this channel is not here to just list modules or chapters. This channel is here to deliver an investigation, a deep and soulful probe into why each of these topics matters to you as a learner, human, and citizen of this world. Imagine beginning with attentional processes, noticing that your mind drifts during study or becomes overwhelmed in chaos, and then learning how attention is shaped by perception and cognitive filters, and how to reclaim your focus with intention. Consider developmental stages, not as distant theories, but living experiences, the confusion of adolescence, the emerging autonomy of adulthood, how deep understanding empowers you to support younger minds, empathize with peers, and even heal parts of yourself left unsettled. Picture delving into self and personality, not with rigid tests, but through investigation, discovering your strengths, recognizing destructive patterns, choosing traits to cultivate, and rewriting your narrative with awareness. Visualize exploring social processes, not as abstract labels, but as forces felt in every classroom, workplace, and relationship, learning to see conformity, persuasion, and group dynamics, and using that awareness to confidently lead or resist manipulation. And in health and well-being, the syllabus becomes a lifeline. It exposes the roots of anxiety, depression, and stress, not as vague labels, but as biological, psychological, and social forces you can understand and manage through real-world tools. This is not just a syllabus, it is your blueprint to self-mastery, your map to mental clarity, your portal to resilience. Moreover, you'll witness how psychology intersects with your cherished biochemistry, how emotional states reflect hormonal shifts, how memory depends on neural wiring, and how stress is not just psychological, it's chemical. This fusion of mind and molecule is where true transformation occurs. Let us remind you of our legacy. The ancient wisdom of our land knew this synergy long ago. Ayurveda's concepts of balanced mind and body, the gunas of temperament, meditation is mind training. Now, backed by modern research, psychology and biochemistry form a complete toolkit, a confluence of East and West, tradition and discovery. So, whether you are a student trying to master the syllabus, an educator shaping young minds, or simply a seeker on the labyrinth of self-discovery, this investigation into the NIOS Senior Secondary Psychology syllabus isn't just academic, it's personal. It is the soil where awareness grows, where insights blossom, and where purpose takes root. Through this channel, each episode will illuminate a module, a chapter, a concept, not for rote recall, but for living change. You will gain practical exercises, real-life case studies, investigative breakdowns, and actionable insights that turn knowledge into transformation. This is your laboratory of the mind, your investigation bedrock, your path to psychological freedom. Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Welcome to the investigation, the transformation, and the family.